live on YouTube. Welcome to the cafe. Come on in, grab a coffee or tea, pull up a chair, and let's hang out for a while. Post your questions or ask us to pull a card for you in the chat. And if you grab us a cup of coffee at psychic.cafe/coffee, we will take your question first. No waiting. That's right. And we'll spend more time with you, of course. And I want to remind folks because I see Moonbeam Magic in the chat, and that's actually Krista, one of our members. So if you're a member out there, you can still buy us a cup of coffee, but you don't have to. I mean, you could just go, I'm a member, and guess what? You get to jump the line. That's right. That's one of the perks of being a member of the guild. Speaking of membership, I've got a big announcement in a little bit.
Oh,
Oh my God. Well, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. For instance, tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of the Tarot
yeah,
Guild. Look, we got a new logo, 20
I
years,
love it.
the Tarot Guild. Yeah. I've been trying to go minimalist. Like half time I don't even want the scroll down there, but the Psychic Cafe logo was all I had up here for the longest time. But I decided because it's the anniversary, at least during the, next week or so, uh have the new logo up here, especially because I love the new logo.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
It looks
Exciting.
awesome. Yes. So I I don't know if we're doing a show tomorrow or not. See, the plan was it's Halloween and it's the 20th anniversary of the Tarot Guild. So naturally, we do a big show. But this year, it's also Doug's birthday and it's Halloween. And we're like, well, I'm going to go out and hang out with Doug. And, then I have to rush back to the office to do the show at 6:30. And aren't people going to be trick-or-treating then? Because we always did a day show. So it was like 11 a.m., which is, that's what we should have done. Now I'm thinking about it. We should have just switched to a day show for tomorrow and done it that way. But
Yep.
I didn't think of that. I forgot that in all the previous years, our shows were always 11 a.m. across the board. But we tried out some evening shows, what we're doing now, because people are at work and we figured, why not give it a
Yeah.
try?
Yeah.
So, I thought, oh, well, we should move it to Friday. So we all decided we moved the show to Friday. In fact, here it is, celebrating 20 years. Now you can see the logo even better.
Yes.
Friday, November 1st, 6:30 p.m. San Diego time, 9:30 p.m. New York time. We're going to do a show. That's right. But I just heard from Doug. He's in the hospital again. He's got to go for some crazy test or something tomorrow, which I don't even know what it is. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so, then I'm thinking, oh, geez, maybe we should do the show tomorrow. But then I'm like, yeah, but we already told everybody it's November 1st. It's like, that's okay. Maybe I'll do an impromptu. I'll see if Ellie can make it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll give it some thought. But yeah, we got the anniversary going on. And not only that, we just, well, how should I put this? So, okay, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag a little bit. We're really announcing this officially on Friday, but Pamela is getting her certified tarot master, and
Yay.
her story is 45 years of a tarot journey. And so I just did a blog post. If you go to our blog on Psychic Cafe, the website, which is
Yes.
www, how do I do that? www.psychic.cafe. If you go to that URL, it will take you right to the website. And there, that's the community page, main page. Right there on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll see it, but you can click blog and you can find it that way too. And oh my God, it is. I asked Pamela, I said, we're going to announce this thing on the 20th anniversary of the guild, which I thought was really cool. And, give you your certificate and everything. And I said, can you do a write up for me? It doesn't have to be exhaustive with everything, but just, a few highlights from your journey. Oh my God. She sent me a book, and it's got like 90% of the stuff, at least the big stuff that she's done since 1979. I was in high school, you know. It's a fantastic story. 45 years,
Wow.
1979 to 2024, and all culminating with her certified tarot grand master certification.
Wow.
So go read that on the blog. Also, there's another blog
Yes.
post there. There's another blog post as well where um, I am announcing her certification. There you go. Certified Tarot Grand Master Pamela Steele. She'll be our kind of special guest on Friday, and we'll be chit chatting with her about this incredible journey that she's gone on for 45 years. Oh my God. And 20 years of the Tarot Guild. She actually joined the Tarot Guild in that write up. She said 2011,
Wow.
and became a certified tarot master. And she's been a certified tarot master all this time, like 14 years. Like, well, it's about time that you get
Yeah,
your certified
exactly.
tarot grand master.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a lot of things going on. And of course, we can't have an anniversary celebration without a really cool sale. So more coming on that in a little bit here. Oh, I did pull cards for the show today, and I pulled them from Tiro Marchetti's Tarot Grand Lux.
Oh,
Look at those gorgeous cards. That's the Judgment card and the Eight of Swords. Of course, Eight of Swords, surrounded by all those swords. Swords are thoughts and ideas. So it's like being trapped in by your own thoughts and ideas, right? Oh, just saw in chat that Krista said, I could buy you a cup of coffee November 1st. Thank you.
uh,
Moonbeam Magic is her new handle. I wonder if that's going to be across all her platforms. Moonbeam
yeah, yeah, I wonder.
Magic. So back to the cards, and Judgment, of course, is the cosmic wake up call. I thought about this today, Michelle.
Hmm.
I always tell people that I see the Judgment card as the cosmic wake up call card, right?
Yes.
And so, Gabriel's blowing his horn, and we just thought of something. No wonder it's that. Imagine if somebody actually did, blow their horn like really loud in this room right now. You are instantly going to snap back into the now.
Yep.
That's what this card's really talking about. I never thought of it that way. Likewise, there's another card too. I'm trying to think of gosh. Now I can't think of what ugh. It'll come to me. There's another card where they're like blowing the horn, and actually it might be another version of Judgment
It might be. I
that
can't.
I'm thinking of. I don't know. I don't think it's Pamela's deck, but it might be in this deck. I'll have to look through it. I think it was like a Four of Swords version, and they're like blowing the horn, calling them. Anyway, um, yeah, that's what I think it is. But I don't know what deck that's from. It's not this deck.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go through them again.
But I just thought that was a really cool realization that
Yeah.
with the Judgment card, you blow that horn, and see the problem. Our biggest problem is we live in the now, but our thoughts are in the past or the future.
Hmm.
So we're still trapped by our thoughts. Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords right there. And it could be thoughts from the past because, oh, well, every time I tried XYZ, that never worked out, this, that, or an imagined future that hasn't happened yet that you're worried about. Oh, this could happen, that could happen,
Hmm.
you know. But the horn blast from, and that's a major arcana card, so this is a big thing. Card 20. Um, Gabriel blowing his horn there, it's like snaps you out of, you're really in hypnosis is what it is. You're either trapped in the future or trapped in the past, and Gabriel's horn brings you back right to the present moment. I can't snap. Anyway, dry fingers. Um, and this combination indicates that a crucial decision needs to be made, but we might feel hindered by our own doubts and fears. So you may need to take a step back, take a look at that Eight of Swords trapped in your own thoughts. It reminds us to face our fears and let go of negative patterns that hold us back. Yep. So that's the message from today's card. But
Nice.
I don't know if you pull cards or not, but
I did not.
okay.
I like it when you pull the show cards,
Yeah.
cards for the show.
I'm wondering where Charlotte is, because we invited Charlotte. I also invited Ellie because we had planned not to do the show tomorrow, but rather on Friday. But now I don't know because Doug's in the hospital. It's like on his birthday, it sucks, and
Oh
holiday.
my gosh.
So I may be staying home, and you know I can do a show tomorrow. Eh. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah. So who else came in? Oh, Dex came in. Trinity, Dan's in there, of course. Hi,
Yeah.
Dan. Every time I see Trinity, yeah, Trinity's in there too. Trinity Path. Whenever I see Trinity, I think of the Matrix and Trinity in the Matrix.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. So yeah, Moonbeam Magic says it's Krista. This is like, I don't know, the second or third or fourth name she's had
Hi,
on these.
Krista.
And she said to Dan in chat, I don't know why I changed my YouTube name.
For
Well,
fun.
if you're trying to make it, I don't know, like line up with something. I think she had a question. Please pull a card for me.
Okay.
So that's interesting. She said, please pull a card for me. I was also wondering about a dream I had about praising Jesus. And when I woke up, I heard angels. Were they angels or was it just the dream? Okay, you pull cards for Krista, Michelle. I'm going to pull a yes, no on what's going on with these angels just to see what comes up. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Eh. Well, for what I have here
Mm-hmm.
is that you need some sort of strength.
I do
So,
not. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean
yes,
Krista?
you do. No, yes, I
I'm
mean
just
Krista.
kidding. Just kidding.
We've got the bear. Okay. So, if something is coming at you and it feels very heavy, and so you really need to gain some more strength, and it might be mental strength. Now I also got the ring card, and so you might need to make a commitment to yourself. We've also got the star card. Okay, so your hopes and dreams are starting to protrude themselves in your actual dreams. And this strength card is what you are going to need. Strength comes with compassion, strength comes along with gratefulness. You have to have those two things to build your own strength, right? And the dreams are telling you that it is time to step outside this box that you're in. Okay, you've been committed to what you're looking for this whole time, but It's time to break that. It's time to break that. What am I looking for? You are connected to an outcome that is not going to happen. You need to start not looking at the outcome, but look at the destination. And that's what the strength card is telling you. Stop looking at the outcome, start looking at the destination because you're not following your dreams and you're breaking your own commitment to yourself.
Oh, you got the Ciro Marchetti Lenormand.
Oh yes.
We're both doing Chiro tonight. Isn't that weird? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just wake up and a certain deck just calls to me and
Right?
I just have to do it. Anyway, so so I asked the other part of the question, and of course, because she's a member and also buys us cups of coffee, she gets to ask additional questions, especially if it relates to the same subject. And she was asking that this is Moonbeam Magic. I'm just going to say Krista from now on.
Yeah.
And the the dream and waking up and what are those angels? And so I pulled cards. Are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Literally one of the four angels in the tarot shows up. And it's the card of the day.
It is.
Now, if that's not a big, cosmic wake up call, it's like two things.
Wow.
It's answering your question. Yes, they were angels, and at the same
Oh
time, it's
yeah.
saying, wake up, Krista. And what does Krista need to wake up to? So then I pull more cards just to make sure and see what's going on. Okay, so it's surrounding success. Six of Wands is literally the success card in tarot. You see the laurel leaves, normally it's on their head, and then there's another one on the wand, and he's coming in on a horse. This is the Waite Smith type versions. But look, instead, Chiro does this giant golden one right here. And that's a symbol of success. And so, what's the big wake up call? Why are the angels showing up? They're trying to get you to know that you are like on the precipice of success with something, and you just need to go for it. And that you're going to hit that success via letting go of something. Okay, so here's the death card saying that, okay, something involved with this or related, or it could be something holding you back from achieving it, or something is dead. It's literally over. It's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. It's one door closing, another door opening. It's the death card. And you need to accept that in order to move forward and achieve that success. Literally, Gabriel saying, hello, Krista, wake up. So that is really cool. First cards I pulled, and I got the card of the day.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm sitting here before the show, and what I do is I stick them back in. Now that I do the new method where I've got them up here on the banner, what I do is
Right?
what's cool about that is I can put them back in the deck and shuffle and be ready before the show and not have to be shuffling right after I do the cards of the day. So I
Yeah.
sit here, waiting for the show to start, and I'm like shuffling and shuffling, and I do my normal 9 things where I take the deck and I rifle them. I take the deck and I go, and I take the deck and lay them out in piles and put them back on together, and then I go and do that again. So it's 3 times 3, it's 9.
Yeah.
Numerology, folks. Yep.
Yep.
That's right. And so I did all that shuffling and still boom.
Yeah. That's so
Oh,
cool.
oh, and at the end, I forgot to say, after I'm done shuffling, I put this down and I hold the deck firmly down and I go bam, like that, knock all the energy out of it. And then what I do is I cut the deck in half. And so when I cut the when I cut the deck in half and then pulled off the top, it was the card of the day. Unbelievable. I just love synchronicity
That's
like
awesome.
that.
Yep.
Hey, before we go any further, I wanted to go back and remind everybody to mark your calendars. Friday, November 1st, we're having that special show. Michelle has to be there, right, Michelle?
Oh, I suppose. Yes, I'll be there.
And Pamela. We'll see if we can get Charlotte and everybody. It's going to be 6:30 p.m. Pacific. So that's 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be celebrating 20 years of the Tarot Guild. And also, we're going to be celebrating Pamela Steele's Tarot Grandmaster. Yay. And of course, as I said earlier, I promised you guys something really whiz bang. And I'm sitting there today, Michelle, and I'm trying to think, okay, what can we do for the 20th anniversary that would be just, because we have sales all the time, but what would be the most thing,
Mind blowing.
mind-blowing
Yeah.
thing? And I thought about how earlier this year, uh a little earlier, we had switched to back to annual memberships. Well,
Mm-hmm.
they never went away, but we also had the lifetime membership, and
Yeah.
we got rid of the lifetime membership, and we said we'd bring it back. We had it all last year and
Yeah, we did.
part of this year, and then we ended it. And we said we went, we said we just have the annual now, and it's $78 a year to be a member, or $7.80 a month. You can do monthly, save a little bit. You save a little bit when you do the annual, which we've had on sale for like $67, and different
Yeah.
kinds of sales and stuff, you know. And it dawned on me, it's like, oh, I know what we need to do. We need to bring back the lifetime membership.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So
Definitely. Woohoo.
not only that, going back to that lowest price we ever had it at, which was $78. So I don't want people to get confused, because I said, it's normally $78 a year or 780 a month. Um, yeah, you pay $78 once and you're a member for life. That's like $1,000 value or more right there.
That is, you know what? It's a great offer. It's a great opportunity to jump on this. Yeah. Yep.
And by the way, Michelle, this is the one that your hubby got in on. And I think you too, but I don't remember if
No.
it wasn't the $78 price, was it? Was it like 90
No.
something?
Yeah, it was a few years back. It was a $99 special.
Yeah,
Before the Psychic Cafe was Psychic Cafe.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And so, um, trying to figure out how to say this. So we had we had it for the whole year. It was like $299. But we often had it on sale for $100 off, like $199 for the lifetime membership. But we had some special deals for Black Friday, and also the beginning of the year. We dropped it down to $78, I think just for a couple of days or something like that. And that's when Dan jumped on it, you know.
Mhm. Yep.
So it's only ever been, it's normally like $299. And actually, I remember when we got rid of it and said we were going back to only having the annual and the monthly membership because basically I couldn't afford it. It's
Yeah.
like literally I'm giving away the kitchen sink with this thing.
Right.
And so I said, if I bring it back, it's only going to be for special occasions, like the 20th anniversary, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to be like $497. It's going to be a big amount, a big amount. And I got to tell you, Michelle. So this morning I get an email, and you'll know who I'm talking about right away. I'm not going to name names, okay?
Okay.
But in the email, they were talking about a program to do basically what we do, helping people start and grow their tarot business. And now this is not giving them
Hmm.
a platform like Psychic Cafe like we do. And
Wow.
and this is not giving them a course like we do. This is not certification. This is not anything like this. This is just a package to help you start and grow your tarot business. Don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. It might be great.
It could be. I mean, you never
Nine
know.
hundred
But
and something dollars.
oh my gosh.
$900 and something. And
Wow.
they don't even do all the things that we do.
No, they don't.
Yep.
That's funny. I know who you're talking about.
And a lot of people out there probably know too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So going back here again, it's not $78 a month. It's not $78 a year. It's one payment of $78.
Hmm.
And you're a member for life. And included with that membership, a lot of people might not know about the Tarot Guild membership. Well,
Oh yeah.
as I just mentioned earlier, one of the perks, like Krista, you get to have your question taken first on our shows. You get to ask additional questions. We spend more time on, we both read for you instead of, like if there's two or three or four readers here, we all read for you instead of just one, you know. But you get live mentoring and coaching and our discussion and Q&A sessions that we have twice a month live, our workshops, trainings, and discussions. It, uh, just that alone is worth $78 a month. Not $78 one-time payment.
Right.
Because think of how much people charge for coaching, folks, and mentoring.
Oh, a lot.
I guarantee you will not get coaching and mentoring with those other tarot websites and tarot groups
Mhm.
for $78 one-time payment for life.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And they only do it, by the way, they do have a community that does that, and they only do it once a month. And it's like $47 a month. So that's like 400, 500. I can't even calculate that in my head real quick, but it's like 500, 600, something like that, 500 something dollars a year.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not only that, we're throwing in my tarot by the numbers, tarot and numerology course for free. That's $299 right there. And professional certification, each level of certification, starting with the certified tarot reader first level, is $138 per level. We're throwing that in for free too. So your CTR, your first level, when you're ready to apply for certification, is already going to be taken care of for you. And you'll find this over at psychic.cafe/20 years, 20 years. So
Nice.
psychic.cafe/20 years. So 20 years, psychic.cafe/20 years. And if you go on that page, it'll tell you some of the other things you get besides what I just read off. Like you get your own custom pages, your own custom URL, psychic.cafe/your name, um, your membership and CTR certificates, interviews on our Psychic Cafe live shows, guest co-host appearances on our shows, ongoing promotion of you and your tarot or psychic business and your content, a listing on our advisors page, and so on. All for one payment of $78. By the way, towards the bottom of that page, you can grab a session with me if you need some coaching, business coaching about your tarot or your psychic business, uh, readings, numerology. Normally $99.99. You can book a session for just $69 right now. It's 30% off. So,
Nice.
yay. I told you we had some incredible stuff for the anniversary.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well,
So I hope you
I
guys will grab that.
and of course, it is not near me because it is at my other desk, but I
What's
made
that?
a post on Mystic Corner.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to check it out, it's over at psychic.cafe/Mystic Corner. I am
Cool.
starting a book club, but it's not a book club. I know that sounds weird. Um, we are going to read through the
We're
book.
used to that, Michelle. Actually, actually, it's worse with Dan.
It is. I know. Poor Dan.
Hi,
But
Angela and Mr. J and Nicole and Drops of Jupiter. Sorry, all
Dex,
these people jumping in there.
yeah. But yeah, I'm going to start a little book club and we're going to go
Cool.
through the book Medium by Costanza Morningstar, and we're going to do the exercises together. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so as I get closer, I'll put
Awesome.
more events up for that. Yeah.
Mm, mm. Oh, and I wanted to let everybody know that I almost forgot to say that really limited time on that $78 lifetime membership. That's just for our celebration, which is tomorrow. It's just for our 20th anniversary of the Tarot Guild. Uh, I don't know when it's going to come down. Obviously, we have the show on Friday, so it's not going to be before Friday. Probably not before the end of the weekend. You
Mm.
know, maybe Monday next week. Don't know exactly for sure, but you only have a few days to get in at that $78 one-time payment, and then it's going away. Now, we are going to continue to have the lifetime membership for the holiday sales,
Good,
but
good.
it's not going to be $78. No,
No.
no, 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 no. It's probably going to go up incrementally, you know, like I woke up from a dream this morning, Michelle, and that's when I first got the inkling about bringing the lifetime membership back. It was kind of a message from the universe through my subconscious, because I, as a hypnotherapist, and I always tell people on the show all the time, our clients, to program your dreams. I do it every night.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have no clue what's going to come up, but sometimes I have something very specific. Other times I don't. And I just let my mind give me
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Uh, but I was thinking a lot. I had just made this new banner for the 20th anniversary. Our square that we had, that goes back 20 years. Ciro Marchetti made that for us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you'll notice that
Wow.
these cards are Ciro Marchetti's grand,
Yeah. Yep.
same cards. And I used them in the logo to promote Chiro's work, especially because he made us the logo. But now we have a new logo, a 20-year, the Tarot Guild,
Yeah.
20 years. I just love it. And so I had that on my mind. And I think that's why when I woke up this morning, it was like, okay, a, you're going to bring lifetime membership back, and it's going to be $149.
Yeah.
149.99 or something like that was the number in my head. And when I got to thinking about it, I was like, oh, okay. So what we can do really whiz bang, for the 20th anniversary is we'll drop that down temporarily to $78 just for the celebration weekend.
Yeah.
And then it's going up to 149. And then
Yes.
um, later on, I think I'm going to keep it later on in the holidays as we go farther, November into December. But then it's going to go up again. It's going to be like three payments of $78, or
Oh, there we go.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be something like that. Yeah. So the only way to get in on it is you got to snap it up like right now. Right.
Yep.
And again,
Flash
it's
sale.
in the
Yeah.
chat for everybody. Psychic.cafe/20 years, 20 years. So just type that in, or just go to the website and you'll see the
Yeah.
banner.
Yep.
Click on
It'll
the
be
banner.
there.
Yeah. So going on in the chat room, I wanted to go back here, and anybody has a question, go ahead and pop it in. I
Hmm.
know I saw a couple of new people and they were asking, could I get a free question? Yeah, all you got to do, like Mr. J and a few other people uh that are new, all you got to do is type your question in the chat. I'm sure Dan has been telling people in the chat, but
Oh, I'm sure.
just to let everybody know, if you want a general reading, just say, hey, could I get a general reading? Or a message from the universe. We're only going to pull a card or two. These are mini readings. These are, not in-depth sessions. Um, if you have a specific question though, which we love specific questions, type that in the chat. Don't write a book, you know, one or two lines. Let's see what the first thing. I remember when Krista said I could buy you a cup of coffee on November 1st. I'm like, yay. I put in the chat, we love when you buy us coffee. Yeah.
Right.
And oh, Mr. J says he's also a new subscriber. And I
Nice.
keep forgetting to tell people, subscribe,
Yes. Like and
please,
subscribe.
please, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, and I don't know if Mr. J put their question in yet. Oh, may I have a general reading? I'm a Leo. Oh. You want to pull cards for Mr. J, and then the next one after Mr. J was Drops of Jupiter dropped in on us. I'm just kidding. Drops is one of our regulars. We love Drops. I need to ask for small loan from a friend who I've given money to in the past. Do you think she will reciprocate? Ooh. Ooh. So I'm going to pull cards on that one while you're doing Mr. J.
Okay. Okay. So here is what we have. When it comes to setting down roots and being secure in your foundation, there is good news for you coming about. Okay. So now this is saying you have the opportunity to really set down some roots, to really be able to set down some security, maybe invest in a house, invest in some sort of financial gain somewhere. But now is the opportunity to do that, because the tree isn't about investing and rooting yourself, right? And this luck card, the clover, is all about good lucks. And then we got the star card or the sun card. So luck is on your side and you have a good future coming to you. Something is coming bright and starry for you. But you need to make sure that you are rooted and prepared for whatever is coming your way. So that's what I'm seeing for you.
Awesome. So Drops of Jupiter was asking about that small loan, and I really think you're going to get it. I got the Eight of Wands. Eight is abundance, and I don't know. Right away, I thought, yeah, and it can happen really, really fast. I don't 100% know if it's the friend you're talking about. Okay. I think it's going to be from your group of friends because I got Three of Cups. But, but the cards are coming out. No, 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 yes, yes. So it's again, it's not a strong yes or no. Okay. It's not a strong like four yeses, four no's, five yeses, five no's. It's three. So whenever it's three yeses or three no's, it could go either way. It's leaning no right now. I think she is a little tight with the money right now in her own personal circumstances because the Knight of Coins suggests that she's being very careful, down to earth, and frugal, and she's being slow and methodical and careful. You may, if you can guarantee repaying the loan and reminding her of when you lent her money, if you word it just right, where you're staying in her comfort zone, where she's trying to be conservative with the money, okay, it might happen. But what I'm thinking of is it could be somebody else in your circle of friends. In fact, it's interesting because I get the Page of Wands, which could be a chronologically younger or a more youthful minded, maybe male figure that loans you the money. Anyway, that's what's showing up. But right there, smack dab in the middle, that Knight of Coins. I still think you're going to get it though, because that eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups suggests somebody from your social circle. Let's see what else is going on. I hope that helped you out, Drops. Moonbeam says thanks for her reading. Um, I'd like to. Oh, Nicole came in. Hi, Nicole.
Hi,
Nicole
Nicole.
says, I'd like to know if the guy I kept running into is a love interest. The guy I keep kept running into or kept running into. So in the past, so it's maybe more recently you kept running into this person. Oh boy, let's see. I think so. I think so. I mean, I'm not getting any, Michelle, I'm not getting, oh God, I thought that was like uh, a headdress or a hat or something, and it goes flying across the screen. I was like, oh, that's the cat.
Yes, it was the cat.
Wow. Wow. So right smack dab in the middle is the High Priestess card. So she wants you to pay attention to your own gut instincts, your own intuition, your own psychic abilities on this. I think you already know. Okay. Then the entire reading is bookmarked. The two outer cards, you're going to love this: Ace of Coins and Ace of Wands. I'm not getting any of the, I'm not getting Ace of Cups. I'm not getting Two of Cups. I'm not getting any of the other romance or even vaguely related ones, no, which is weird, but these you've got new opportunities here, something to be passionate about, right? Something about abundance. Interesting. Very interesting. Right next to the high priestess is the Queen of Swords. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords. It's weird how it's like, okay, I want you to pay attention to your intuition, but I want you to be analytical as well about this situation. So listen to your heart, listen to your gut instincts and your intuition, right, Michelle?
Mhm.
But don't let your emotions just run everything. Be logical. Be logical.
Yeah.
That's why the Queen of Swords, because Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. This there could be the tendency to fall into, it's almost as if you have like two different opportunities coming up soon, not just the guy you bumped into, but someone else. And um there could be a lot of fantasy with the Seven of Cups. You're like, you know, fantasy romance. It's not, not really what's going on, and you're just thinking of how you'd like it to be the fantasy romance thing, and it really isn't. Um, doesn't mean that, you know, this is not the guy. It just means the tarot saying be really careful. Okay. Um, let's see. We had done Mr. J's.
Mhm.
Uh,
Let's
Dex
see.
wants to know, will I achieve completing my fast? Oh, that is an unusual question. Dex wants to know, am I going to make it through my 40-day fast? Take it away, Michelle.
Well, so
What are you getting?
I have already pulled for him, and
Oh,
here we
cool.
go. So you, Dex, see, I have a kid here at my house, and his name is Dax. I'm not even kidding. We call him Little Dax,
That's so
but
cute.
he's really tall. Um, so Dex, here's what I have. I have both the male and the female, which means you really, really, really need to stay in balance, both physically and mentally during this fast. Okay, you are gonna feel like you are carrying the heaviest burden. That's what the cross is saying. Your body is gonna feel depleted. With the mice card, you are gonna feel absolutely drained and depleted. So you need to stay balanced. Okay. What that looks like for you is probably a very high um, nutritional intake of liquids if it's a fast, right? So that balance is going to be the key to maintaining not feeling this depletion so much, okay? And you're going to feel like giving up several times. But there's victory to be had. This card keeps popping up for me, the sun card. There is victory. You can do it, but you have to stay mentally balanced. Okay. And that's what I have for you.
Interesting. Oh, and other people came in, your mom, and I kept as soon as I saw that, my brain just went fried. Yo, mama, what? Oh my God. And then your mom asks a question. I already pulled cards. Uh, I'm not sure. I don't have much information. I was asking if he's a water sign because I'm getting the Page of Cups. But listen to this, Michelle. Um, my name is Raul or Raul. I don't know if it's Raul or Rowell. I think it's Rowell. It's Raul. I've never pronounced that before. Anyway, that's your mama.
Raul.
Raul is like, I would like to know if Daniel would be a future love interest. And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, he's married to Michelle. So, and Raul sounds like I don't know. I mean, your mom, so are you female or male? I'm just saying because I don't see Daniel going for a Rowell because that sounds like a guy, but I don't know. I mean, it could be not a guy. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, Daniel's kind of taken. He's got more women in his life than he knows what to do with. Now I'm really curious though, because you mentioned this Dax person this is the first I've ever heard of this, and you have a little Dax living with you. Only he's not little.
Well,
Like
he's really
what?
tall. He
How old is he?
is 17. He doesn't live with us. He's one of the granddaughter's boyfriends.
Oh, so he practically lives with you because
So
he's
he
popping over all
practically,
the time.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, he's really tall and we call him Little Dax. Yeah.
So cute. See, now you're gonna have to get him on the show.
I know, right?
It's like Dax, it's Dax. That way I get to meet Dax. Uh,
Yes.
so going back to her question though, could Daniel be a love interest? Wait, let me look here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I got one yes, maybe two. It's not looking all that great. All right. Um, I did get an ace of swords. Isn't that weird? I've now pulled all the aces except for the ace of cups, and I keep getting asked these uh romance questions, and the ace of cups won't come up, but I'm getting ace
Hmm.
cards. This suggests a new beginning, but it
Yeah.
might be it may or may not be Daniel. I mean, he's showing up. What do you know about Daniel? You said you don't know a lot about Daniel, but like, then how do you even know you want to date him? Anyway, but he might be a water sign. Look at all that water. Yeah. Yeah. He might be a water sign. Oh shoot, Michelle. Now I forget what's the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio.
Answer.
Anyway,
Yeah.
um, and he might be chronologically younger than you. He might be like Dax, 17. I mean, no, uh, they don't have to be chronologically younger. They can be like younger looking or younger thinking. They could even
Hmm.
be older chronologically, but younger thinking. So, he might be kind of childish or analytical, not analytical, childish or
Immature?
no, what's the word? Adolescent. I think I was
There
going.
we go.
Something like that. Anyway, you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Look at all those dragons. I just love that fire
Mhm.
energy. Yes, yes. So what this is saying, yo mama, is you're supposed to go for it. Go for what you're passionate about. I mean, if you're passionate about this, then make it happen. There's the possibility for the opportunity because of that ace of swords. You are in a good position. The seven of wands suggests you're in a good position. You have the high ground. It's like, I'm not getting a yes, which means it's not going to just happen. In other words, you got to put a lot of work into it for it to actually happen. By the way, very first card I got, haven't talked about it yet. The Tower card. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, that was
Actually,
awesome.
wasn't that cool? I could be cinematic. Who needs to do that cool editing and Da Vinci
Right?
cutting and you know that's too much work. I can just do it live.
Uh,
Anyway, tarot card doesn't have to be something negative showing up. In fact, with a question like this, what it's suggesting is a shift in foundation. In order to make things happen, you need to have a shift in foundation. There are beliefs, I don't know, baggage from past relationships. there there are beliefs that you are clinging to old relationships or the baggage from them or something. You got to let go of that stuff. Okay, so that's the clear message coming through, because everything else wasn't super clear, you know, on the Daniel guy. But I hope that helps you out. Um, Male. Okay, your mom said male. Okay, so you're male? I'm just trying to find out. I just can't picture, Dan Matheny dancing dating you. Anyway,
Run, Dan, run.
okay, so now Raul says it's not more of wait, translate this, Michelle. It's not more of like a quote unquote dating, but a interest about him or getting to
Mhm.
know him.
Yeah, he wants to know if he should reach out and start getting to know this other person. Is there an interest there?
Or they've had sex already and uh
Uh,
ah that's funny. I really appreciate this reading. I'm just confused with everything right now and I needed clarity. Well, I hope it gave you some clarity. And your biggest thing, Raul, is letting go of that baggage, especially emotional baggage about relationships, past stuff. You need to get rid of that. And by the way, you're showing up as the Queen of Wands, even if you're a guy. He's the Queen of Wands. Um, Fire energy, going for what you're passionate about. Okay, you know, if you're really interested in this guy, go for it. But what it's hinting at with the tower and getting rid of the beliefs that no longer serve you and all that, what it's hitting at with this fire energy, and see if Michelle agrees, it's more like defining what you really want and going for it. See, your last comment there about appreciating the reading, and I'm just confused with everything right now and needed some clarity. Yeah, you don't need to dig into everything and try to understand certain things and get clarity on this and that, and you don't need that. What you really need to do is you need to create a roadmap forward for the universe, so the universe could put people per, how do you say it, places, people, and things in your path that'll
this thing. Yeah.
get you to your goal. So you have to have a goal, so you have to be defined. What do you want in a relationship? What's the guy like, or gal, and or they, and you have to cover all the bases nowadays. My God, when I was your age, I did not have to put up with it. I just, like, there was guys and girls, and some girls wanted to date guys, and some girls wanted to date girls, and some guys wanted to date girls, and some guys wanted to date guys, and some wanted to date both.
And it was just
We let them
whatever.
in the club.
Yeah.
It was L and G.
Yep.
And we decided, we took a vote at the national conference convention of lesbian and gay people, and we decided to let the Bs, the bisexuals, in. By the way, the convention where they added the T plus and everything else in the acronym that is never ending now, it's like they never had me vote. I did not get a vote in that. I wasn't at that convention when we added the T. We had LGB. We didn't add
Yeah.
no T, there was no Q, there was no plus,
No.
none of that. Yeah. So much easier back in the day. Oh my God. And by the way, it was all sex. Do you ever notice that? LGB is about sexuality. Everything else is about gender identity.
Yep.
You see, in the 70s and the 80s, we just wanted to have fun.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
all it had to do. It was none of this, getting married, it defeats the whole purpose of being gay. You know, it's like the whole reason that the universe and nature creates gay people, and even, uh, you know, lots and lots of animals have a percentage that are homosexual, show homosexual tendencies, and the whole reason that is to take out the need. Remember, we used to live in, um help me out here, Michelle. We used
Uh,
to we used to live in, like,
oh
um
gosh.
tribes, and it's not like it is nowadays. I mean, back in
Yeah.
as far back as you can go up till now, and our last couple hundred years in technology and everything is a little blip on all of the 250,000 years of people and
Yep. Tribes and villages.
tribes, villages, and we were all busy staying alive. So we were hunter gatherers. We're going out, we're hunting, we're gathering, occasionally have to have the warriors to protect, and then, you had the people that stayed behind, the elderly, the children,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, and I hate to say it, women. Yeah, I mean, there was stereotypical roles, and they're taking care of everything and doing all that work while the other people are going out and hunting and gathering and doing all that work, and it was just work, 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 work. So along comes nature, and by the way, it didn't suddenly do this. It from the very beginning there was always gay people. And the reason was to divest them of the need to fulfill the familial roles of, feeding and taking care of, and, birthing children and taking care of the whole tribe and protecting the tribe and all that kind of stuff, so that they could do the other things that no one else had time for, like art and science, studying all the herbs, studying all the plants, learning how to, they were the medicine men. There was specific purposes for it. It's it's not something that just, happened in the last 100 years or something like that. There's specific reasons for the whole thing, and even people that are gay now, they've lost all that. They don't realize they're struggling so much to be accepted and all this kind of thing, and be like the straight people and get married and have kids and all that kind of stuff. They're missing the point. It's not that they need to be accepted. It's 180 degrees the other way around. We're the counselors. We're the scientists. We're the artists, the singers, the musicians. You know, Society breaks down if you don't have the 5 to 10% of the population that's gay and lesbian. You know. Anyway, I had to do my little soapbox thing.
Hey, that's
Um,
okay.
yeah, but yeah, Raul should just, you know figure out what he's passionate for and write that down, whatever that is,
Hmm.
and aim all your attention on that and bringing that in, rather than any of the other baggage.
Hmm.
I've been giving that advice a lot lately because, I was all about doing the EFT, the emotional freedom technique, um, hypnosis, NLP, let's do past life regression. Let's get back to, you know, find out the root causes of things and why things are, and get, and zap them out with hypnosis and NLP and EFT and stuff like that. Now I'm like, that's too much freaking work. Figure out what you want your life to be, or the person you want to come in your life to be like. Write it all down on a piece of paper, focus on that, and draw them in, and just keep putting your attention back on that. and that will change your life dramatically and faster than dealing with the baggage and thinking about the baggage all the time, and how do I get rid
Yeah.
of baggage, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Anyway,
So I seen
yeah.
a question by Emily.
What did Emily say?
I gotta go back and find it. Oh, she just asked, may I have a reading about tomorrow?
Yeah, and I had put in there, and I was waiting for Emily to come back and let us know, because what I said was, Emily, go ahead, ask a question about
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow. What do you want to know? And think about, what do you need to know, and formulate a question. But Emily never came back with the
Oh,
question.
yeah.
That's why we didn't do Emily's. So
Okay.
I didn't skip Emily. I just have been waiting. I don't
Yeah.
even know if Emily's still here. Emily, if you're here, Emily, if you're
Yeah.
here,
I don't know either.
yeah, pop that in and we'll do a reading for you. So there's a huge delay, so we have to wait for Emily
Yeah.
to get this. And Dan says, that's not to say that all medicine men were gay. No, no, I never said that all medicine men were gay. I said that a lot of them are, or were, or that was the whole purpose. I mean, all you got to do is ask the really smart people, the indigenous people of the world. The
And
indigenous peoples, including Native Americans, a lot of the Native American tribes, a lot of their cultures, that was baked into their system. They knew that there was gay people. They didn't call it gay people. They didn't even call it homosexual people, because being gay has nothing to do. People think it's about the sex, but it has nothing to do. I used to tell people, if you take me, and before I ever had sex with anybody, and you take me and you drop me on a deserted island somewhere, I'm still gay. It has nothing to do, plus I'm still gay. I'm still more attractive, smarter than you, and probably rich. Yeah,
uh,
because it is a thing. It's a, I don't even know how to describe. It's almost like it's a different kind of human. It's you got straight heterosexual females, straight heterosexual males. You've got lesbian females, you've got gay females, and you've got gay males. And bisexuals, who are basically gay men that haven't accepted it yet. Anyway, but that's what we used to say in the 70s and 80s. It was a joke, but yeah,
oh my God, I love it.
yeah. But yeah, honestly, it has nothing to do with the sex. I never have to have gay sex ever, and I'm still gay. you know, it's like nature is doing it so that it has specific purposes. It's the gel that holds everything. I remember watching a YouTube video about a scientist talking about this and his family, and his like middle child that was gay, and there was like one or two children before, and like one or two, maybe three after. you know and it's like the nature does as well. It's actually mom does this, where has a baby. Oh, I'm going to turn the switch now, and you're going to get a gay child, and then it goes back to heterosexual. And the reason for that is so that all families have a gay person there, you know, and they keep everything together, and they're like the natural counselors for everybody, in the family. And people come to them with their problems and to cry on their shoulders, and how do I do this, and how do I fix this, and everything like that. Why do you think so many of the very few men that read tarot, how come 90% of them are gay? Except for Dan. We don't know what the fuck he is. Anyway, well, there has to be that 5-10% that, aren't gay, but
Oh, that was great. Well,
oh, Emily
I
said
know
I
a
had to go
couple of
use the bathroom. What were we saying?
I know a couple of females that, yeah, they might be gay, but they have no mental yeah, no.
No, no, there are it's funny. I don't like being male or female about it because gay is gay, but you know, male gay is different than female gay, and it's typically the male gays that are meant to be, kind of like the counselors and things like that. Tarot readers, stuff like that. I mean, the vast majority of tarot readers are female, and the vast majority of those are straight. The smaller percentage, which is growing a lot, by the way. Uh,
Oh yeah.
the percentage that's uh, the percentage that is male, the biggest percentage of them that are tarot readers, tend to be gay.
Yeah.
We're just born that way. Not natural counselors, natural healers. That's a good way to put it.
Teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Emily. Yay. I've been waiting for her to she finally got the question in there. So she had run to the bathroom, and tomorrow is a huge day of contention for me. I have an essay due tomorrow, and my friend wants to take me into New York City, New York City, wondering what the day will hold for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going in, you have an essay due, and your friend wants to take you to New York City.
And see, I can't tell from that whether Emily has decided yet whether or not she's going to take her friend going to New York City because she should be doing her damn essay. Do your essay. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, for shame. Okay.
And by the way, essay still not done. She just popped in.
Okay.
I don't
So
think you're going to New York City. I think you're doing essay. No, anyway, what are you getting,
if
Michelle?
you go to New York City, you're going to be tired, but you made a commitment to do the essay. So you're taking a chance, a gamble by going to New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, we have the birds and it is the owl. So if you take your time and really sit down and write out that essay tonight and just break through, power through. You've got this tower card, right? But this talks about like government and getting things done and just pushing through. So that's what you need to do. Push through, get this essay done, and then that trip looks like it could very well happen. Because that's what the sun card is about.
Mm-hmm.
Things happening.
By
So
the
you
way,
just get that essay done first.
get it done. I'm telling you. No, it's like if you set aside, well, another thing is, I always tell people, it's like, hey, if you can write the outline tonight, and then tomorrow, if you set your alarm an hour earlier, get up early, get her done before 8, 9 a.m., then you have the whole day, or even 9, 10, 11, whatever. You have the whole day. Go to New York
Mhm.
City. Yeah. And Dan
So
says, New York City, get a rope.
get a rope. when you're out and about tomorrow, Emily, Watch out for misunderstandings. Okay, I got the cloud card. And so when you're talking to people, make sure if you're not understanding something, don't let it go. That's what the cloud card is saying. Ask them, hey, I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat that? And just to clarify that, I have the magnifying glass. Double check everything. You don't want any confusion on this trip tomorrow, okay? But when you're there, look for something that is going to be beneficial to your health, whether it's a stone that you can hold on to. Maybe check out some Reiki while you're there, pick up a book on chakra healing, something that's going to help you. Okay. So that's also what I have for you.
Mm. I pulled a card just for fun. Get to work on that essay. I also got the Seven of Swords.
Mm.
All right. And that suggests planning, it suggests tactics. So if you're clever about setting yourself up to win, you can get the essay done by the early morning and have your fun in New York City. She hasn't been there since she was 12. And yeah, look, Ten of Swords. Look at all those
Mm.
swords, thoughts and ideas.
Yep.
Again, don't overthink this. Just use some tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. That's it. We're out of here. that was that was fun. That was
That
fun. Now,
was.
I'm not sure what's gonna go on here. I don't forget about the show on Friday, right?
Mm.
Mark your calendars, and you and Dan Michelle. I hope Charlotte will join us. She didn't
Me too.
show up today. I don't know what's going on. She might be still mad because we didn't do a show on Monday.
I'm sorry, Shar.
You know what happened on Monday though is I did all this yard work, and I was so sore and tired that there was no way I could do a show.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't forget the anniversary sale, of course. Head over there tonight, psychic.cafe/20 years, and snap up this lifetime membership, one payment of $78 for life. That's right. And then our tip jar, hey, if you just want to buy us a cup of coffee, like who was talking about that earlier? It
Krista.
was Krista, right? Yeah.
It was.
I get
Yeah.
confused because she has this new name, Moonbeam Magic.
I
Or
love it. I love
we're,
it. Yeah.
we're just gonna call her MBM. Yes.
Poor girl.
I know, I know. So go over to psychic.cafe/coffee to grab a cup of coffee. Remember psychic.cafe/, I'm trying to type this in to the chat, 20 years for the 20th anniversary sale. Now, I don't know what's going to go on with the shows. So we know we have the show Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to hear back from, wait, let me pop over to I have so many conversations going with so many people, setting up so many different interviews and things that I forget who I'm talking to. So, like, I caught Deborah Zachow's show on YouTube the other day. And by the way, she did a really nice shout out, Michelle, for Psychic Cafe and the Tarot Guild.
Oh.
And so I messaged her afterwards, and she has that book coming out, and I want to get her on. So I'm not sure. We might, we don't normally do a show the first Saturday and Sunday, but I gave her those dates and Monday and Wednesday next week in the evening and all that kind of stuff. Uh, so I might be doing a show this weekend with her. I don't know yet. You know,
Okay.
I might try doing some impromptu shows just because it's the 20th anniversary. So like tomorrow, if Doug doesn't get out of the hospital for his birthday and Halloween, yeah, and I just stay home, I may just pop on for a pop-up show. Oh, by the way, that's what Deborah called her show. It was a pop-up show. It
Oh,
it just pops up. You know, I don't
nice.
think it was even scheduled or anything like that. Just, so I might be doing some pop-up shows. I might be doing shows 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. So, keep a lookout. And
Yep.
I may even do some extra shows next week too. May want to do
Cool.
some during
Okay.
the day. And
Yeah.
the other thing that's going on is looking at my calendar here, daylight savings changes on the 3rd of November.
Yes.
Yes. And so you guys will all move your clocks, which doesn't do anything for the times for the shows, but me personally, because we don't change our clocks, instead of doing the shows at 11 a.m., suddenly it's 12.
Yep.
Now, the thing with the evening shows is getting a little bit weird. Okay. So, what I'm thinking of switching to, and I wanted to get your opinion on this, I can't, with the time change, it would be 7:30 instead of
Yeah, that would
6:30.
be,
I
yeah.
can't start the show at 7:30. I'm actually thinking of keep doing the shows not at 6:30. I'm actually thinking of going back a half hour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking of doing the show at 6, which would be 5 o'clock Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
And because I think you're Mountain Time, right? Or are you
Mm-hmm.
Pacific? Are you the same as Los Angeles?
Yeah, I'm the same as Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, so you're not Mountain Time. All right.
No, I'm Pacific time. I had to
Yeah,
think for a minute there.
we
Yeah.
we actually switched to Mountain Time, so it would be a half hour. No,
I think I'm an hour.
it'd be like an hour and a half earlier from how we start now, because we've been doing
Yeah.
it. It'd be like 5 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Eastern, which would be great for our folks on the East Coast because they
Mm-hmm.
always say it's too late.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So with
I might be able to pull that off.
I haven't posted any shows yet from the 3rd on, and the reason for that is getting this timing down. So
Yeah.
we might be going to 5 p.m. Pacific, and so that'd be 8 o'clock Eastern. So be
Yeah.
on the lookout for that starting November 3rd.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get out of here, and thanks everybody for showing up and hanging out with us. And thank you, Dan, for all your work in the chat room. And happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain.
And happy 20th anniversary of the Tarot Guild. And
Yes.
happy birthday, Doug, who's currently in the hospital right now.
Send him our love.
I got sketchy stuff messages on it. He didn't even message me or anything. Like, I was on Facebook doing something else, and I saw a message where he had posted that
Mm.
he basically said that there goes my birthday plans. I'm in the hospital and I have such and such a test tomorrow. And I'm like, I still haven't gotten any word from anybody about why he went in the hospital, what's going on. So,
Wow.
yeah, but happy birthday to him. And I hope he gets better and everything like that. So, thanks
Yes.
everybody.
Yes.
And who knows? I'm going to talk to Ellie. You might see us tomorrow night. I don't know.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Yay.